Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is the 3rd of January, 2022. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. We made it out alive. Yes, we did. We made it out alive. All right. Um, let's start this new year off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this Monday, the 3rd of January, 2022. Oh, goodness gracious. I love these trees that it's given me. Okay, look at this tree. Look at the trees that are growing together. This is a blessing of a door closing. One moment, nothing is happening. Then everything seems to happen at once. A door soon closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through it into a bright new life, one in which you can be who you truly are. Namaste. Oh my goodness, let me read that one more time. The blessing of a door closing. One moment, nothing is happening. Then everything seems to happen at once. A door soon closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through into a bright new life, one in which you can be who you truly are. Namaste. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay. All right. I'm going to put the call out again. Um, if you have questions that you would like me to answer on Wednesday's show, please, please, please put them in the comments. And since this is going to be a live premiere, put them in the comment section on the side right here so that I can ask them on Wednesday. Okay? All right. Let's get started. The first question I have for today is, will Liz Cheney run for president in 2024? Will Liz Cheney run for president on the GOP ticket in 2024? Will Liz Cheney run for president in 2024? Here we go. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more. Hold on. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Look at this. First out, we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a good, fair, honest woman. Okay, I believe this is Liz Cheney's. Um, this is Liz Cheney's aura. Okay, she gets the Queen of Cups, and this is how she sees herself. Especially now, she's seeing herself as a fair, good, honest woman. Now, in front of her, we have temperance, balance, things needing to be brought into balance. And what I'm kind of feeling here is that um, she, I feel that Liz Cheney is going to run for president. I don't think she's going to run for president in 2024, mainly because she is going to be working on writing the GOP. Liz Cheney is going to make a name for herself with this January 6th committee and her stepping away from the party of Trump. Okay? And I had to say it that way because there's a difference. Now, I usually call them the GQP, but this faction is splitting. Okay? The party of Trump and the GQP, the QAnoners, are splitting. Now, the ones who are on Team Trump are going to stay on Team Trump. Like he said, he could, for them, he could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot someone, and he wouldn't lose any of them. Now, the ones who are on the QAnon side of the GQP, he is losing because his narrative does not match theirs. And with this, okay, Dunning-Kruger guys, people who think they're smart, dumb people who think they're really, really, really smart, people who believe in conspiracy theories and who want to just fabricate things. Those people are going to fall away from him. And this is going to have an effect in the 2024 election. Okay. Now, I know I'm reading about Liz Cheney, but I've got to get this out because it's important. The one thing that people cannot do right now is worry. Okay. Do not worry about what is happening. Everything that is going on in the Congress and in the House has to play out. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be it's going to be disgusting, but it has to be because the truth has to come out and people have to see what um what these Republican uh senators and congressmen are trying to do to the democracy of the United States. Okay, now I'm going to jump right back in. So I'm going to jump back and forth with this. So now I'm going to the third card for Liz Cheney. And we see her with the Three of Rods. Okay, and this is her posted up. I want to tell you this. This is her protecting, keeping watch over what is coming. She is standing on the shore, looking out across the water, across the land, surveying, taking stock. She is calculating. She's reading what is happening. Her actions are going to cause a row in the Republican Party. They are going to be fighting, not only against each other, but against her. They are going to literally ask to kick her out of the GOP. And that might be why she doesn't run in 2024 under the GOP label. And I believe that is because, again, with her taking stock in the situation, looking at what's coming, she's reading the room per se. She's reading how this is going to go. The rift, the separation of the GOP from Team Trump and Team QAnon is going to be massive. Okay, number one, it's going to cause so much trauma in people who are low educated, low informed, because they're not going to understand why their way of life or how they want their life to be isn't going to come, and it's going all the nastiness of from 2016 forward is going to come down like a cacophony of just think of it as falling knives, and these people have umbrellas. Okay, knives are falling from the sky, and the only thing that these people have themselves to protect themselves with is umbrellas, and the truth is the knife. Okay, so if you can see the truth raining down like knives, and the only thing that these people who are believing the lies have to protect themselves with is an umbrella. They're going to get damaged. They're going to incur damage. That's why Liz Cheney is not going to run in 2024, because until we're out of the cycle of intentional ignorance, until we rectify the lie and that people come to understand that the entirety of 45's administration was built on deceit and lies, and nothing was real. Everything was fallacy, smoke and mirrors. The entire 4 years was all illusory. Okay, so her fifth card for Liz Cheney, we get the Hermit. Okay, Now, look at the Hermit. This is one standing alone holding a light. Now, we all know that Liz Cheney, and, coming from her father, because the fruit does not fall far from the tree. Her father was a scoundrel, is a scoundrel, okay? He was a scoundrel when he was the vice president. Um, she has taken all of that into stock. She has looked into the mirror. This is a woman, and you know, because of who she is, I hate to say this, but I have to give her props because this is a woman who has looked herself in the mirror and decided to step away from the status quo to maintain the Republican Party, and she has chosen to stand in her truth and demand that the truth be told. This is why she drew the Hermit card, because she, as a GQP, as a GOP, um, a Republican personality who has gone against the grain, who has turned her back against the Fuhrer. She is standing alone as the hermit, but as the hermit, she is holding the light to guide those who want to get off the crazy train back onto dry land. Okay, the sixth card for Liz Cheney, we get the two. And this is important because she gets the two of rods and the three of rods. And like I said, she is weighing and assessing and taking a temperature of everything that's going on. And she will be making her calculations accordingly. So she understands where the GOP is. She understands exactly what is going to happen in the 2022 elections, guys, and in the 2024 elections, because as the further that the January 6th committee goes, and this we will be into the meat and potatoes of the January 6th Inquisition by summertime. So we will be in the fat part of these litigations and testimonies because these people will be being seen in court. So August, September, and October are going to be big months for the January 6th committee because all these people who are pleading the fifth will have had their cases heard by judges, and they will be um, forced to testify or to go sit in jail for a little while. And this is what's going to happen. Okay, the last card for Liz Cheney, we get the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Um, this is the happy childhood. Now it was in reverse. That's why I have to look at this. The of Cups in reverse is the future and that which will come to pass. Liz Cheney is not going anywhere. In fact, I believe by that she will actually ascend to the presidency, not in 2024, but possibly in 2028. Okay? Liz Cheney is going to be a contender for the revamped Republican Party. And it may not even be called the Republican Party then. It might, but they're going to try to put distance between the Republican Party of today and what we're going to have in the future. They are not going to want any resemblance of what is today. Okay? And that's Liz Cheney. So Liz Cheney will not run for president in 2024. But I feel that she will run and she may very well win the presidency in 2028. Okay. My next question is, will Adam Schiff become the next Speaker of the House? Now, We all know that the Speaker of the House right now, Nancy is an octogenarian. Nancy is in her 80s, and I believe she's transversing into her mid 80s. And nobody lasts forever, guys. And 2022 is going to be a year of a lot of death. A lot of death. The old guard is being asked, is being summoned home. The old guard must depart. The new guard is already here. They just have to take their positions. Will Adam Schiff be the next Speaker of the House? Ooh, had a jumper. Tower card jumped out. Okay, that's going to be our first card. Oh my goodness. Mm. Oh my. Okay. The first card for Will Adam Schiff be the next Speaker of the House, we get the Tower. The Tower is force, fatality. Um, I'm sorry. The Tower is distress, ruin, calamity, disgrace, deception, and misery. And what I'm feeling right that this card, since this is the first card and it jumped out of the pack, I think this is the state of Congress at this moment. And this is the energy that he is in. This is calamity. They are in distress and they are trying to um, find a way to work out of this situation. The second card for Will Adam Schiff become the Speaker of the House? We get the Eight of Rods. This is information. Think of this as sticks and stones. Okay, so what I'm feeling, because I have a feeling that the Speaker of the House will change this year in 2022. I don't know if it'll be early in the year or late in the year, but I have a feeling it will be this year, and that means that you can for one speaker to come up to speakership, someone has to leave. So I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to wish that. But like I said, it's going to be like a bus is going to drive up and a lot of people are going to get on it and cross over. So I feel like Adam Schiff is going to have a lot of people are going to be throwing stones at him, not wanting him to ascend to the speakership. Now, uh, these rods are going to come in out of fear, out of fear, because this is a person who is not afraid to hold people accountable. And he's been on television many times saying exactly that. He has below him, he's going to have to deal with um, all the things that the rumors, they're straight out lies, the garbage that they are going to try to sully his name. They're going to try to dig up dirt, but everything will be coming out in the light. So if he doesn't have anything in his swamp, he doesn't have anything to worry about. But this card is saying that it's going to be dirty tactics. They are going to try very hard to not have Adam Schiff be the Speaker of the House. This is going to um, this is the King of Cups. This is what's behind him. This is a good, fair, just king. Okay, the King of Cups. This is somebody whose heart is in the right place. This is Adam Schiff. He is going to have to stand in all of his power to 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 fight off all the things that the Republicans and the GQP are going to be throwing at him. Okay, and hence this tower moment. Um, all of 2022. the government is going to be. The Congress and the Senate will be existing in a tower atmosphere. Okay. The fifth card for will Adam Schiff be the next Speaker of the House? We get the Page of Pentacles. Now, pages are messengers. They come in bringing news, bearing gifts. The page, this is study, application, scholarship, reflection, a bringer of news. This is good news. And because he's holding money, this is going to be Adam Schiff's uh, he's going to have people that are going to be donating to him, to his campaign, to get him elected Speaker of the House. The seventh card, the sixth card, I'm sorry, I can't count today. We get the Five of Cups, looking at loss, but not looking at what's standing. And 22 is going to be a year of loss. It is going to be it's going to be a year of loss of life. Okay, so what I feel that this man is mourning is he's mourning the passing of his colleagues. Okay, this is somebody who is going to be standing there, literally looking at the ashes of those who have who have gone on before. The seventh card, we get the Nine of Pentacles, the bird of paradise. This is opulence. This is gain. This is riches. This is having everything that one could possibly want. And this is coming to the culmination of this reading. Okay? The final card for will Adam Schiff be the next Speaker of the House? We get the Sun. Okay? The Sun card, marriage, happiness, good fortune. This is a yes. This is a yes. So basically, after after a year of terrible um, behavior, accusations, loss, people trying to gin up um, rumors, trying to try him in the court of public opinion, looking over the all the people that will be lost. Adam Schiff will, in the end, emerge victorious. So that's my prediction, guys. Adam Schiff will be the next Speaker of the House. My next question is about Ron DeSantis. Where is he and does he have COVID? Okay, so a lot of people have been questioning where he is. He's been missing in action. He's been radio silent. And then he tried to drop some photos and some saying that he was with his wife for her cancer treatments and all of that. So, since I don't know the man's heart, let's ask the tarot. Dear tarot, let's ask this question first. Does or did or has DeSantis been dealing with COVID? Has DeSantis been dealing with COVID in his personal life? Is that why we have not seen him? Here we go. Mm. Mm. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Whatever DeSantis is dealing with, it is hurting him. He is dealing with something that is causing him pain. The second card, what's in front of him, is money. Now, this is a 10. This is an end. Guys, this is an end, and it has to do with money. So he's either hurting for money, running from money, um, has some dirty dealings having to do with money, but that doesn't show why he's He's hiding. The third card, we get the Page of Cups, another messenger. This is news coming in. Okay, this is somebody coming in with news about him. The fourth card, what's he's looking at justice being tied him down, possibly looking at jail or something that has him in a position to where he cannot move or speak. Okay, or move or see what's coming at him. And then swords, guys. Swords are litigation. Anytime I see swords, and this is for me, when I see swords, swords tell me that there are lawsuits coming. Okay. And this card right here to me is prison. This is jail. But this could also be somebody who is being bound, tied down, hindered, stopped. Somebody has put him on ice, possibly. And I say someone has put him on ice because the next card we get is the Two of Cups. This is a partnership, okay? This is two people working together. Um, one hand washes the other, okay? This is partnership, a plan. The next card for Desantis, we get the Devil, force, fatality, ravage. There is something seriously sinister going on in DeSantis's purview. Now, we do not know what the Department of Justice, is looking at. But what I'm feeling right now is that DeSantis's radio silence has to do with him possibly being subpoenaed, um, something to do with justice, with the Department of Justice. And it has to do with money. And it has to do with the law. The last card that I have for DeSantis, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Watching, tending your money, taking care of, trying to tend to your crops to help them to mature so that you can bring them to fruition. And that's his last card. Okay, but the card before it was the Devil. So what I'm feeling, I'm gonna say DeSantis, he may have COVID. He may have been fighting COVID, but what I'm feeling is he's fighting the Department of Justice. I feel like he's probably gone underground and keeping his mouth shut. Uh, he may be charged with murder for the amount of people who have died in his state. There are possibilities, guys. There are possibilities. Whatever has him hiding is hurting him. It's causing him a great degree of agony, and he is worried about his freedom, his ability to move, and his ability to see what's coming at him. Oh my goodness. All right. My next question, jumping back over to 45. Will Melania file for divorce? Or why don't we ask it this? Well, no, we'll ask Will because it may have already happened, but will cover that. Will Melania file for divorce from her husband? Will Melania Trump file for divorce from her husband? Here we go. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my goodness. All right, I only need to pull 4. But these 4 guys, oh my. These 4. The first card we get is death. End, mortality, destruction, corruption. So basically, Tarot just said, it's already over. It's already over. The second card, we get the Tower, distress, ruin, calamity. This is the state of the marriage as it is. And it has been that way for the last 2 years, at least the last 2 years. Melania did not want to be the first lady. Okay, here's our answer. We get the world. And this world card is going to show us that we're all going to know about this. Okay, so the answer, yes, Melania is going to file for divorce from the Donald. And the last card we have is the Queen of Wands. And this has got to be her aura. This is a dark woman, friendly, honorable, who loves money. Okay, so this is Melania's energy. But yeah, she's had enough. She is going to uh, tell the Donald to go ahead and kick it on down the road. It ain't no good. It's all bad. Okay, my last question for today is, will the housing market crash in 2022? Will the housing market crash this year? Will we have a repeat of 2008? Will the housing market crash this year, 2022? Will the housing market crash in 2022? Here we go. Will the housing market crash in 2022? Mm, mm. Okay. First off, I'm going to say no, the housing market won't crash in 22, but we are at a crossroads. Things are going to have to change. The next card we have is the Hierophant. Okay, this is marriage, alliance, allegiance. Now, seductive mercy and goodness. But to me, this is where people have to, this is like a come to Jesus, okay? To me, this is what this card signifies. This is where there has to be a change must be made. The third card, we get the Seven of Swords, the sneak thief. And this is the housing, this is big business, buying up, basically stealing from humanity, okay? Stealing, driving the price of living, the cost of living to where people can't even afford to live inside. The fact that, guys, we have, there are enough empty houses in America to house every homeless person on this, in this country. There are enough empty houses, apartments, trailer homes to house every single person in America. The reason that we are going through what we're going through is because of greed, because people have lost the way. We have lost our communion with each other. We are not taking care of each other anymore. We are only out for ourselves and the almighty dollar. People are trying to get as rich as they possibly can, disregarding the thousands, millions of people that they are physically harming in pursuit of that. The fourth card, we get the Five of Swords. Lots of swords again. And I have a feeling, guys, swords again are going to be lawsuits. So I have a feeling that this is going to be taken to court. It will be litigated on the state of the housing market in America because it's deplorable. This year, we will see the homelessness rates triple because people cannot afford $2,000 a month to live in a one bedroom apartment. Okay? This and this. This is big business, and people who are buying homes, stealing. They are going to be left holding the bag. This is a mutiny card. People will leave them standing there trying to pick up the pieces for themselves. The fifth card, we get the three of rods. This is an assessment, looking out, surveying. So 2022 is going to be an assessment of what is going on. There are going to be meetings about bringing this back. This is money. Okay, there are going to be meetings on how to rectify this. It's all going to come down to money, guys. It's all about money. Um, but here's the thing, big business is not going to be able to make money if nobody can live in their houses, if nobody can afford to live in their houses. And guys, we are in an inflative period right now where the prices of everything has gone up already 5%. Okay, already, and that's going to accelerate as well. Now, that's not going to keep going because it will right itself. But here's the thing, just like the ships that were stuck out in the bay in California, this is big business that are going to be hurting us. Listen to me, guys, because I said this before. All of this is due to greed. The greed it's going to have to turn around and bite big business in the behind for them to stop it. And that will come. But that's going to be a complete shift, a complete paradigm shift of our entire planet. The last card I have for will the housing market crash in 2022? We have the Emperor. The Emperor is stability, power, and a great person. So, this is a great card because what I'm feeling is that through the work and the knowing what these people are doing, recognizing that we're being robbed, they're having these meetings in Congress, in lots of places that deal with housing people. This will see this year they will put the energy into housing unhoused um, Americans. They will put energy and focus into this, and it will stabilize. It will begin to stabilize, but it won't begin to stabilize until the work is put in. Okay, so no, the housing market will not crash in 2024. We will have people working on making it more stable, bringing in opportunities for everyone. But again, this will be a paradigm shift. And guys, when the old guard passes and the new blood comes in, this is going to bring us the opportunity to change the old stagnant laws that we've been living in. This is going to give us the opportunity to be everything that we can be. Okay? It's all good. It's all good. So, that's my reading. Let me give you the weather report for this week, which is the second week of January already, because the first was on Saturday. So nope, this is the first week of January. So, weather report for the first week of January. Texas. Texas is going to have wind events. Southern Texas wind events and rain. There's going to be a lot of rain and wind. This is going to be the theme of this week. Everything is being pushed by the wind. There's a large trough of water that is coming down from Canada, from the north. Okay, it will sweep along the California, Oregon, um, Washington, all the way down to to Mexico. There will be water events, and wind events. These will be driven by the wind. Across the plains again, guys. Oklahoma, any Arkansas, uh, North Texas, getting into the plain states, aware that for the next month, every week for the next month, there will be hurricanes, crazy wind events across the plains, some dipping down as low as some of the southern states, okay? Alabama, North Georgia, North and South Carolina. Okay, there's going to be a lot of wind events that are going to be pushing, and it's going to be wind events and cold weather. Okay, temperatures dropping, plummeting. I'm talking into degrees that people have not seen. Prepare. If you're in the South, prepare for cold weather. Prepare. Okay, listen to your weather report. You're going to need to keep your pipes from freezing. You're going to experience temperatures that are not normal, not right for some of the areas that you are in. And this is in the southern states, Georgia, Alabama, North and South Carolina, parts of Louisiana, all the way across the southern states, uh, is going to deal with epically cold weather. Florida, you're going to have a dip as well, but you're also going to have it's going to be intermittent. It's going to be rainy and cold, then rainy and hot. It's all of this is to people are going to continue to get sick. Okay. COVID is a culling. This is nature's culling. And until it's done, it will stay in that cycle. The weather, the tragedies. This is all to get us to see things differently. This is to get us to come together as a people, to stand together and help each other in the middle of chaos. Because from chaos, order is born. We have to go through the darkness to get to the light. Everything, we're in the season of change. That's all I'm saying, is that we're in a season of change. Maine, New York, snow, water events, possibly flooding in New York from rain, torrential rains. And then after the rains, it's going to freeze and snow is going to come. New York, prepare, okay? The northernmost states, prepare for a cold snap, for temperatures to go into the sub-zeros, into the negatives, negative wind chills, extreme cold, okay? The weather is going to be a monster, guys. And we're going to have to continuously deal with episodes of huge loss. People will be displaced. Like I said, I called that fire in Colorado, guys. I told you guys that in the middle of all the snow, we were going to have fire. I said that, and it happened. Please, this winter is going to be one of the worst winters we have ever had in the Americas. It's going to be one of the worst winters we've had in the world. But here in America, since this is where we live, we have to remain vigilant. Help your neighbors. check on your elderly neighbors. Check on your neighbors to make sure they're not in their houses freezing to death. If you can extend hospitality to help people, if you're financially able to maybe help put people into a hotel, please, this is the time that our humanity, this is the call for humanity to stand together. This is where the change happens. All these bad things happen so that we can be good, okay? To bring us together, to bring out the best in us. I love you. I love you. Stay safe. Don't be scared. Be prepared. I love you. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And have a fantastic rest of the day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.